for the dance competition, which was going to start an hour later. Soon she heard a notification sound and grabbed the phone from the table to see it. A smile crept on her pretty face as Taeyang was always supportive to her. Wine and Taeyang were dating since a year. Wine was a sweet, bubbly, and childish girl who was studying in university, while Taeyang was cold, introverted business tycoon. "It's Taeyang?" Wine is startled by Jia's sudden appearance and placed her palm over her chest. "Gosh, Jia, you scared me. I'm sorry." She hugged Wine from behind and looked at the phone screen of Wine with eyes widened. "What? Does he know about the competition?" "Yes, but he doesn't know it's a couple dance." Wine laughed out because she hid it from Taeyang, knowing how much possessive he was for her. Still, she wanted to participate as she loved dancing and could earn some money by her talent. "Wow, girl, you are brave." She saluted Wine as she knew her brother became a demon when a guy breathed around her, but Wine always liked to challenge him and do whatever she wanted. "Hi girls." Jungkook entered the room, causing both of the best friends to look at him in disbelief. "You are late, Jeon. I'm exactly on time, and don't worry, I just need 5 minutes to get ready." Jungkook went to the changing room while Wine and Jia rolled their eyes because they know he mocked them for taking too much time to get ready. "By the way, Jia, who is today's chief guest? I have no idea." Both of them were talking while Taeyang entered the Seoul University, and getting off from the car, he bowed to everyone respectfully who was there to welcome him as a chief guest. Taeyang went inside the hall where the competition was going to held, and he was there as a shareholder of the university. Taeyang was not interested, but when he got to know it was Wine University and she was participating as well, so he couldn't hold himself back. He wanted to give a surprise to Wine but had no idea he was going to get surprised, and one by one the performances started. Taeyang was desperately waiting for Wine, and soon her name announced, but with the guy name he disliked the most. What the hell? Taeyang's jaw clenched furiously and the light get turned off. Attention by Charlie Puth was started in the background and the couple hold each other securely. The hall echoed by the students shouting as Wine and Jungkook started dancing, maintaining the eye contact with each other, unaware a pair of burning eyes were looking at them. The way Jungkook was looking at her, the way she was comfortable around him, the way he was touching her, the way her body was swaying with him in a rhythm perfectly, which was mesmerizing the audience but Taeyang. "She lied to me." His fist tightened around the pen he was holding, causing it to break, and he threw it harshly. Poking his tongue inside his cheek, he looked at them with intense gaze. "Today, I won't spare you." He averted his gaze from them because it was now become intolerable for him, but today nothing was going like he wanted to. Jungkook and Wine should date. Yeah, they look too good with each other. Come on, man, who knows these two hotties are already dating? Taeyang was losing his temper that he wanted to punch mercilessly those students, but his one wrong action can destroy his lifetime reputation. "She is mine, and soon I will let everyone know about it." Yes, Taeyang and Wine relationship was a secret. Only Jia knew about it because Wine didn't want to get into spotlight and cancelled by Taeyang's fangirl. So protecting herself from danger, she pleaded Taeyang to keep it secret. A minute later, finally the dance ended and both of them bowed respectfully, but Wine's heartbeats almost stopped, then her eyes met with Taeyang's raging ones. Shit. Wine gulped down seeing his dark smoke as he knew his effect on her and took her leave from the stage immediately. "Wine, are you okay? Why the hell you didn't tell me Taeyang is the chief guest?" "I saw him when you were already on the stage." "What's wrong, girls?" Nothing." Jungkook felt something suspicious, but he didn't want to exaggerate to make the girls uncomfortable. "So, how was our performance, Jia?" "It was awesome." Jia winked at Wine, who passed her a sharp glare, and after 4 more performances, the time of announcing the winner was came. The winner is Kim Wine and Jeon Jungkook. Sir Min Wine. Taeyang ignored the principal because she was Kim Won since he laid his eyes on her, and in future she will be his wife anyway. Won came on the stage with a fake smile, avoiding the eye contact with Taeyang, and held the check. She gulped down when his rough fingers brushed over her hand. All of them looked at the camera, but Won breathed hitched, feeling Taeyang's hand was encircled around her waist firmly, and because of the big check, no one could able to see it. "I'll see you later." The possessiveness was evident in his deep voice, and after photo session, finally the ceremony ended. Won changed her clothes and so did Jungkook, who was excited to celebrate the victory as they decided before. "So where are we going?" "Our houses." Won put everything inside her bag as her mood was now spoiled while Jungkook looked at her in confusion. "Why are not we going to celebrate?" "Actually, something urgent came up." Jungkook noted, understanding the situation, and three of them parted their ways as Won wanted to be alone. Won was afraid for lying to Taeyang, and his cold guess was screaming that he was not going to easy on her. Won came back from the university and took a warm shower, letting her body and mind to relax. Why he has to be the chief guest? Half an hour later, she wrapped herself in a bathrobe and stepped inside the shared bedroom because Taeyang will be back at night. She dried her hair while shrugging off the negative consequences which was clouding her mind, and heard a faint knock on the door. "Come in." She thought it was one of the maids, but as the door opened, her heartbeat accelerated, seeing Taeyang in front of her, who was unable to concentrate on any other things. Looking at her from head to toe, he said nothing and made his way towards her while closing the door behind. The next moment, Won was pinned by Taeyang and her fingers intertwined with his long ones. He breathed heavily, looking at her, and her innocent gaze were urging him to destroy her, but before doing it, he wanted to know the reason of her unpleasant move. "Do you have any explanation, Mrs. Kim?" A shiver ran down to her spine while Taeyang's mind kept reminding him of the previous dance of Jungkook and Won. He nuzzled his face in the crook of her neck, inhaling her addictive scent. "I lied because of you." Hearing her confident voice, Taeyang looked back at her blankly while Won continued. "What? I shouldn't have lied if you are not so possessive or jealous type." She rolled her eyes, triggering him even more, and he pulled her closer to him roughly while encircling his arms around her waist. "So I'm the bad one here?" Now she was gulping hard as she got the hint that he was hella mad and looked at her angrily, but his body was stiffened by looking at her. "No, I mean, huh?" Taeyang was enjoying the way she became nervous around him, but the raging expression on his face was not leaving. "You got yourself into a mess. Tae, it was just a chance." She held his face in her palms, looking at him with innocent doe eyes to calm him down, but with whom she was kidding. A partner dance where he was easily touching my girl. He unfolded his arms and turned his back from her to control over his anger while she was looking at his back in fear as she had no idea what was coming for her. "I'm sorry, Tae." He was not in a mood of melting and immediately held his in his embrace roughly. Her body shuddered, seeing the maximum peak of his anger, and he cupped her face with a dark smirk. "I love you, sweetheart." He took his phone from the floor by his fingertips and opened his public Instagram ID. He uploaded his recent date picture with the caption, "Mine." Closing the phone, Taeyang laid beside her while grabbing her figure in his arms without disturbing her and covered themselves with a comforter. "Now everyone will know whom you belong to."